New this morning on your Fast Track to 7, a fight involving a gun lands one person in the hospital. Grand Forks police got a call yesterday afternoon. It was about several people fighting out. Police say one of the people involved pulled out a gun and hit someone over the head with it.
The victim was treated for a cut, but not a serious injury. Police say all suspects have been identified and assault and terrorism charges are pending. However, no names are being released because they're all underage. Anyone who saw the fight is urged to contact Grand Forks PD. We have breaking news overnight on your Fast Track. It's the first time a former U.S. president has faced criminal charges. Donald Trump has been indicted by a federal grand jury on 7 criminal charges in connection with his mishandling of more than 100 classified documents that were found in his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. Trump was on his Truth Social account saying Biden administered my attorneys that I have been indicted seemingly over the boxes hoax, end quote.
The former president says he's been summoned to appear at the Miami federal courthouse this coming Tuesday. Trump has been under a constant investigation that included 184 that were marked classified. The former president has continually stated that he is innocent. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy speaking out on the indictment, calling it a dark day for the U.S. He warns that House Republicans will hold the so-called weaponization of power accountable.
McCarthy says President Joe Biden also kept classified documents for decades, alluding to Trump's treatment being unfair.
Time now for a look at our storm team forecast. We just got to make it through today and enjoy our weekend, huh?
Yes, Jordan and Ashlyn. Right now, we are still having things a little gloomy today, as you can see by our sky cam. But overall, those temperatures are still sitting fairly comfortable in those 60s. Now, Fargo here, we're a little warmer at the Dakota border, but we are still tracking some rain a little closer to home. Now, taking a look here in Fargo in the FM area, we aren't tracking any lightning. However, we are tracking some light to moderate rainfall. Now, this is just southwest of the FM area, just to the east of Lisbon. So if you are in that area, it might be some tricky travel this morning. Now, for tonight, we do have a cold front arriving tonight. That's going to bring us some more rain and those cooler temperatures. Beforehand, temperatures are going to stay in those 80s. However, after that cold front sweeps through, temperatures are going to dip into those 50s overnight tonight. But we also have that chance of some spotty thunderstorms, of some isolated stronger and severe thunderstorms as well. Now, for the temperatures for the next 11 days, we're going to stay still above average, and we even have another dip in temperatures this weekend and even get back up into those 90s as we head into next week. Now, for your weekend forecast, temperatures are going to stay in those 80s once again, but overall, it's going to be sunny skies. We do have a chance of that rain tonight and into tomorrow morning, but overall, it'll be a beautiful weekend to go outside and enjoy some of that sun.
Yeah, it sure will be. Okay, Shelby, thank you. 6:53 right now. A security guard at the Shooting Star Casino in Mahnomen is charged with assault after an encounter with a customer that was all caught on camera. This is the video. It shows 43-year-old Eugene Davis headbutting someone, then hitting him near the face.
The Mahnomen County Sheriff says the man in the video, 38-year-old Sean Wade, on the ground there, was harassing someone in the casino when guards stepped in, and that Wade then tried to attack security. Wade is charged with assault and terrorizing, and the guard now facing an assault charge as well. 2 teenagers involved in a high-speed chase in Mahnomen injuries after the car they were in rolled several times during the high-speed pursuit. The sheriff's office says 21-year-old Alexander Goller was driving a stolen vehicle. This was early Tuesday morning. They reached speeds of more than 100 miles per hour before crashing.
He and another passenger were treated in Mahnomen, but there's no word of the injuries of those who were sent to Fargo. Officials say the car was involved in several business burglaries in Otter Tail, Minnesota, and the car was from one of those businesses. A stolen gun was also recovered. A Fargo woman is facing multiple charges after police say she charged more than $8,000 worth of purchases to the a fraud report last Friday after the victim noticed several unauthorized purchases on her credit card statement. Blah was later arrested at a Fargo pawn shop. During the arrest, police found a stolen check belonging to the victim.
A Mexican man has been sentenced to 18 months in prison for smuggling Dakota's northern border. 39-year-old Rodolfo Arzola Carrillo helped coordinate and carry out the smuggling of 7 undocumented immigrants from Mexico in November of 2022. The group's plan fell apart when they encountered harsh temperatures, snow and wind, and even sought help from the Pembina County Sheriff's Office. And from the family dog.
Firefighters in Park Rapids, Minnesota are sharing this video saying while the owner was sleeping, his dog Jax recognized the fire and woke him up with a nip on the hand. They say it's not clear if there were working smoke alarms in the home at the time.
Well, we all know this. Coffee is often what keeps people energized in the morning, but do you ever wonder how to become a coffee professional? Well, up in Grand Forks, a brand new coffee school has opened its doors and is now taking sign-ups for their barista classes.
Yeah, well, cheers to that. The Valley Today's Nishay Taylor is live to explain what you could learn at the North Dakota Coffee
training, but they also teach coffee shop owners. So there's a lot of information that they share to give on the side of the business. So, but besides that, let's talk a little bit about, what they teach and how, you go about it. Right now is Jordan. She's joining me now. Jordan, first thing, talk a little bit about the fundamentals of, what you teach for the barista training.
Yeah, absolutely. So in our last segment, we steamed milk. So we go through the proper process of steaming milk, make sure that it's not that loud, screechy sound. You don't want to walk into a coffee shop and hear and then how to obviously put those things together. So how to make drinks.
Okay, well, let's make a drink. We got some espresso here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but she patted it all down and got it in here. I'm going to set my microphone here, and we're going to kind of chat a little bit about, how you do this so that I can kind of like get in here and do it.
Yeah, so we've already ground our espresso like you said, and then we're going to lock it in from left to right. So we're locking our portafilter into the group head. So if you come over here to 70 degrees, and then
there we go.
push to 90.
All right.
Perfect. So it's nice and tight, and then we're going to put out mouse tails coming out of the spouts. So nice thin layers. As it's going, it's changing color. So we're creating those 3 layers. It should be on the bottom is going to be the heart, and then the body, and then the crema on top. That beautiful little texture, and we're looking for that correct time and a beautiful taste at the end.
All right. Well, it looks good to me. I've never made an espresso shot, but I hope I did pretty good. Did I do okay?
You did amazing. I would hire you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Jordan. I appreciate that. I might have a new career on hand.
Beautiful. I feel like I can
really
smell
a
the
cheer-
espresso from here.
Oh, I know, love it. Nishay is going to be, she's going to be shaking
Want
with
me to try it?
how much she's doing after this. Yeah, take her, Nishay.
Uh-huh.
The moment of truth.
Wow. That is strong.
He doesn't even love coffee as much as the rest of us here.
Yeah, exactly. So she's going to be wired as we head through the morning
right.
here, reporting the news. Okay, up in
yeah,
Grand,
for sure.
up in Grand
But she
Forks.
made me a...
Oh, sorry. No, Nishay, you can finish it. We'll go. It's a Friday. You can go.
I was going to say she made me a white mocha, and it was amazing. Now this...
Yum. I'm
Get ready
jealous,
for it.
personally.
Okay, Nishay Taylor reporting up in Grand Forks. Cheers to that. We're raising our coffee cups
Yeah,
here.
loved it. Well, a popular local band says they're disappointed they won't be able to play a scheduled live show at Fargo Brewing Company today. Post-traumatic funk syndrome says they were informed by their promoter, Jade Presents, that the show unfortunately won't be able to happen. They are working, they say, though, to reschedule another show at a later date.
Yeah, it all came down to a May 15th City Commission when Jade asked commissioners to increase the number of outdoor amplified sound permits, saying the request relates to the Fargo Brewing parking lot. Now, Post-Traumatic Funk Syndrome has several more shows coming up. You can find all that information on our website.
Thank you so much for tuning in on your Friday morning. We hope you have a wonderful day and a weekend ahead.
Yeah, raise your coffee glass to that.